Big changes are happening in Ontario immigration, and if you're planning to immigrate through the Ontario Immigration Nominee Program, or OINP, this is an update you don't want to miss. Ontario has officially revoked all of its existing provincial nomination pathways for permanent residents. At the moment, there are no replacement streams in effect. However, the province had previously proposed a brand new immigration system. In this video, I'll explain what has changed, the proposed new pathways, and what this could mean for future applicants. Before we get into it, of course, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. On May 30th, 2026, legislative changes took effect that ended all existing immigration streams under the Ontario Immigrant Nomination Program. Importantly, Ontario has not yet announced when replacement streams will launch or what the final eligibility requirements will be. If you submitted an application before the previous streams closed, Ontario says your application will continue to be assessed under the rules that were in place when you applied. Although nothing has been finalized yet, Ontario released consultation proposals outlining 4 new immigration streams. The first is an employer job offer stream with 2 separate pathways. One for Tier 0 to 3 occupations, which generally includes higher skilled jobs. Applicants would likely need a qualifying job offer, relevant work experience, and in many cases, post-secondary education. The second pathway targets Tier 4 and 5 occupations, covering many jobs requiring high school education or on-the-job training. Applicants would likely need at least 9 months of work experience with the same Ontario employer and minimum language proficiency. Ontario also proposed a dedicated priority healthcare stream. This pathway would allow many regulated healthcare professionals, such as nurses, medical laboratory technologists, and other licensed healthcare workers, to apply without first obtaining a job offer. Another proposal is a redesigned entrepreneur stream for individuals starting a new business or purchasing an existing Ontario business. Finally, Ontario proposes an exceptional talent stream aimed at researchers, innovators, scientists, technology experts, academics, and accomplished artists whose achievements could benefit the province. At this point, Ontario has not confirmed when the new streams will open, the final eligibility requirements, or how invitations will be issued. However, previous regulatory changes now gives Ontario the authority to introduce new immigration streams much more quickly than before. If you are hoping to immigrate through Ontario, now is the time to gather your documents, maintain valid immigration status if you're already in Canada, and closely monitor official OINP announcements. This is one of the biggest changes to Ontario's immigration system in years. While the previous pathways have closed, Ontario appears to be preparing an entirely new framework for selecting future permanent residents. I'll continue to monitor official announcements and bring you updates as soon as they are released. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future Canadian immigration news.